Don Quixote is a classic novel by Miguel de Cervantes that was first published in 1605. The book tells the story of Alonso Quixano, an elderly gentleman who becomes obsessed with books about chivalry and decides to become a knight-errant himself. He renames himself Don Quixote and sets out on a series of misadventures with his loyal squire, Sancho Panza. The novel is divided into two parts. In the first part, Don Quixote sets out to right wrongs and defend the honor of his lady love, Dulcinea, who is in fact an imaginary person. He battles windmills, fights against imaginary giants, and engages in other absurd and comical adventures. Throughout his journey, he encounters a cast of characters, including bandits, priests, and other knights, who either humor or take advantage of his delusions. In the second part of the novel, Don Quixote and Sancho Panza return to their adventures, but this time they encounter characters who are aware of Don Quixote's madness and use it for their own purposes. Don Quixote is subjected to a series of pranks and humiliations, and his madness is exposed to him by characters who pose as wizards and enchanters. In the end, Don Quixote becomes ill and renounces his knighthood before dying in his bed. One of the most notable aspects of Don Quixote is its humor. The novel is a satire of the chivalric romances that were popular during Cervantes' time. Don Quixote's delusions and adventures are both absurd and hilarious, and the novel pokes fun at the conventions of chivalry and courtly love. Cervantes also uses humor to comment on the social and political issues of his time, including poverty, corruption, and the role of the church in Spanish society. Another important theme in the novel is the power of imagination. Don Quixote's madness is fueled by his reading of books about chivalry, and his adventures are the result of his vivid imagination. However, Cervantes also suggests that imagination can be both a blessing and a curse. Don Quixote's imagination allows him to see the world in a different way, but it also leads him down a path of madness and delusion. The novel also explores the concept of reality and illusion. Don Quixote's adventures blur the line between reality and imagination, and the other characters in the novel struggle to understand whether Don Quixote is truly mad or just pretending. Cervantes also uses the novel to question the idea of objective reality and suggest that our perceptions are shaped by our individual experiences and perspectives. Finally, Don Quixote is a story of self-discovery and redemption. Don Quixote's delusions lead him to act in ways that are often foolish and harmful to himself and others. However, he also learns important lessons about himself and the world around him, and he becomes a more compassionate and empathetic person as a result of his adventures. The novel suggests that personal growth and transformation are possible at any age, and that even the most flawed individuals can find redemption. Overall, Don Quixote is a classic novel that continues to resonate with readers today. Its themes of imagination, reality, and redemption are timeless, and its humor and wit make it a joy to read. Cervantes' masterpiece is a tribute to the power of the human imagination, and a reminder that the greatest adventures are often found within ourselves. Don Quixote is also a novel that has had a profound impact on literature and culture. It is widely regarded as one of the greatest works of fiction ever written, and it has inspired countless adaptations, including plays, films, and operas. The novel's influence can be seen in works as diverse as Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn, James Joyce's Ulysses, and Terry Gilliam's film The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. In addition, Don Quixote has become a symbol of idealism and the pursuit of dreams. Don Quixote's determination to become a knight-errant, despite all evidence to the contrary, has inspired countless individuals to pursue their own dreams and goals, no matter how impossible they may seem. The character's willingness to fight for what he believes in, even in the face of ridicule and defeat, has become a model for those seeking to make a positive impact on the world. Overall, Don Quixote is a timeless masterpiece that continues to captivate readers and inspire new generations of artists and dreamers. Its themes of imagination, reality, and redemption remain relevant today, and its humor and wit continue to entertain and delight. Don Quixote is a book that rewards multiple readings, as its layers of meaning and nuance reveal themselves over time. It is a testament to the power of literature to transform and inspire, and a reminder that the greatest adventures are often the ones we undertake within ourselves.